Day 33. First saying of Jesus from the cross, forgive them anyway. To be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in you. C.S. Lewis. See, the natural response for us when someone hurts us, fairly or unfairly, is to defend ourselves, retaliate, and strike back. Our first words in response is usually not something of kindness, but it is of spite. I'm not sure if I can remember the first time when I had to say to someone who hurt me, God, forgive them. But the very first saying, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Luke 23:34. In the book of Genesis, chapters 39 to 50, we read about the account of Joseph, one of the sons of Israel. Joseph was betrayed by his own family, his own brothers, who sold him into slavery. But God providentially raised Joseph to a position of power, to be second in command in the land of Egypt. Yet when Joseph had that power and his brothers were trembling before him, he did not retaliate but instead responded by saying, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." How was such a response even possible? Joseph was able to forgive because he took God's perspective about life situations. Like Joseph, we see a similar response of forgiveness and love in the first Christian martyr, Stephen. As Stephen was being stoned to his death because of his faith in Jesus, he knelt down and he cried out with a loud voice, and he asked and pleaded God. He said, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." Acts 7:16. But the ultimate embodiment of mercy, forgiveness, and love is Jesus Christ. The first words from the lips of Jesus, as he was under extreme duress and in excruciating pain, having been nailed to the cross for our sin, for your sin and mine, in our place, instead of retaliating, he pleaded and requested God his Father, asking him, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." In other words, Father, forgive them anyway. See, Jesus had all the power in the universe to be able to call down legions of angels that at his beck and call they would have come and avenged him and rescued him. But he restrained his power because of his great love for you and me. Can we become more like Jesus, asking God to forgive those who hurt us fairly or unfairly? Forgive them anyway. Let us be like Joseph and Stephen, who took God's perspective for the evil that may be done against us may be for the good and salvation of others. Let us pray. God, our Father, forgive them anyway. Who do you have in your life that you need to say those words to today?